How's it going, you outlaw legends? I'm Red Nitrate, your resident Red Dead addict, and welcome to my Red Dead Redemption 2 gameplay walkthrough part 54. So, on the last episode, we had a couple of very cool missions, helping out Eagleflies and Rainsfall, after the army had, well, attacked them basically, stolen their horses, tried to run them off their reservation here in Wapiti. And while we were doing that, we came across a man named Captain Monroe, who's been helping them out with their troubles, and he asked for our assistance. So we thought we might come over and have a chat with him, see what we might be able to do for him. Where you at, bro beans? Is you here? Hey.
Hello. Here I am, as promised.
Captain Monroe.
Of course.
Chief's going out trying to find medications. It's quite a business.
Yes. Thought we were through with all this.
Well, we are, mostly. Colonel Favors seems to think the natives have broken some promise they never made, and apparently he's punishing them by withholding vaccines sent down by the federal government.
Really?
I was supposed to oversee the administration of the vaccines. Now I hear the wagon's been diverted.
Why would he do such a thing?
To be honest, I truly don't know. They say he didn't have a very good war, so maybe he's trying to start another one.
Is that what you think?
Fighting fire with fire.
Find out. He knows I'm trying to find out. He'd love to provoke me almost as much as he'd love to provoke these poor bastards.
Meaning?
Meaning that despite the fact that I think he's a horse's ass, he knows I think that. So we're just stuck here trying to make the best of things.
This is the best of things. Children dying of diseases.
No. This is awful.
Where is this wagon? Where can we find it?
I can show you. Supposed to be heading to Wapiti after coming up through Valentine, but it's been diverted south instead.
Come on, Captain Monroe.
Mr. Morgan, we must act with due caution.
Ah, screw that. We're going to get these vaccines, baby.
Now come.
Come on. Let's do this, Mr. Monroe.
I think I know a spot where we should be able to intercept it.
That's the spirit. Come on, bro. Got little kids to save and a whole bunch of innocents. Can't stand for that nonsense.
Colonel Favors, he knows you're up here helping these people?
Yes and no. He knows I'm here to produce a report on the situation. I was sent down from the north after all the news of unrest in the region. But I think my presence might be making things worse.
What do you mean?
I worry he's taking some of these actions more to protect himself now. He can incite more retaliation, maybe he can prove a stronger defense.
Well, like destroying that shrine.
Yes, and taking their horses. I mean, I don't know if he personally sanctioned any of this or not. This is the other problem. There's a culture now in his regiment. The rot has traveled down the trunk.
Okay. Well, just show me where to find this wagon and I'll get the medicine for you. You don't need to be involved.
Honorable Artie gonna set things straight.
I must ask you, please be discreet. We really cannot afford more conflict. I'm still hoping a meeting can be arranged between Rains Falls and Colonel Favors.
I understand.
I don't know about that.
So I should drop the wagon back at the reservation?
Oh, no. You only need to commandeer the vaccine. Stealing those and an army wagon will only make matters much worse.
Okay.
You know, Favors has many flaws, but I don't believe he's callous. More an insecure man at the end of his career trying to cling on to something that's already gone. He fought for the Union in the war, and his record was considered far from illustrious. A failed man is often the most dangerous.
Yes, failed military man with delusions of grandeur, it kind of seems. Interesting, Captain Monroe's role in all of this, though, because I had wondered him helping out the Native Americans, even though he's kind of with the army himself.
All right. This is the spot I was thinking of. Let's cut up this way.
obviously
Sure.
obviously sympathises with them a bit.
At the top here.
It's nice that someone like him takes a personal interest, because they'd be even more screwed without people like that than they currently are. We'll do what we can do to help, whatever that might require of us. It's quite a step away from like robbing trains and banks and stuff, though. Stealing vaccines to heal some sick kids, and
the horses back a bit.
We'll have a good
Yeah.
view over the road from this ledge.
Arthur has definitely changed paths in life, changed moral leanings and whatever else. Been a very
Wagons come
interesting
along this
journey
way.
so far.
Okay.
You're a good man, Mr. Morgan, but I fear this task to be a fool's errand.
Well, firstly, I'm a long way from a good man. Secondly, fool's errands are my favorite kind of work.
Fair enough. In that case, I can see we shall be great friends.
May I ask you a question?
Of course.
Why don't you just tell all the folk up in Washington what kind of an idiot Colonel Favors is, and save us all a lot of bother?
Unfortunately, the government doesn't work quite like that.
If you say so.
There. I think that's the wagon.
All right, get yourself out of here.
Just remember to keep it clean, understand me?
Don't worry, I'm as clean as they come. All I do is clean. Well,
Honourable Artie up in this, that's what I've
I'll
been
meet you back
saying.
at the reservation.
Damn,
Not
he's
to get
looking
yourself
pale
killed,
though.
Mr. Morgan.
No, now, I can't promise.
He's not looking well at all. Alright.
Boy. Yep. Whoa, oh!
Alright, come on, Buell. We got this, mate. You and me, buddy. Ooh. How did they not see us? Ooh, ooh. Quick, quick, quick. Just like leapt onto the side of the cart here. Buell running along behind us and just somehow just have not been noticed one little bit. Alright, well, I'll take it. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Come on!
I think those lads had had one too many bottles of moonshine before they rolled out in the morning. Because not the most perceptive couple of soldiers. Not going to lie. I don't know quite how we managed that, but I'd consider that a job well done.
Yeah.
Some beautiful music for our journey back to the reservation. Yeah, I'm very interested to see how all of this develops. Because I kind of feel like the Native Americans are kind of fighting a losing battle. I mean, just what we know from history. Them going up against the US Army definitely doesn't go well for them in the end, so Rainsfall is one of my favourite characters in this game, and I must say, I'm quite worried for him and his people. But at least we're doing what we can do to help.
Captain Monroe, I got the medicine.
Oh, wonderful. That's great news, Mr. Morgan.
Yeah, well, don't worry. It didn't go too bad.
I'll have to take your word for that.
Oh, we did good for
Both
once,
swing
promise.
Yeah, well, I think I'm a little past caring about hanging, Monroe.
Maybe. I just hope Colonel Favors thinks he was robbed by bandits and not...
Oh, no, I'm still a bandit. There ain't no doubt about that.
Of course. Well, I better get to work. Thank you, Mr. Morgan. Bandit or not, this was a good thing. Maybe it'll get us both killed, but it had to be done.
I hope so.
You got any medicine in there for me, man? And in case you couldn't tell, I'm not looking so good. Alright, I'm coughing, looking pale. I can see the light. Help me, mama. Help. Okay. I don't think he's going to help us. Alright. Well, we've at least done what we can for the moment. Be curious to see what comes up in the future with this line of missions, as I say. But as for what we've got next, so what missions have we got? We've got mission with Trelawney, Fine Art of Conversation. Ooh, we've got a mission with Sadie down in Saint Denis. Goodbye, dear friend. Now, we might go and check that out. So, we'll head in that direction. And I'll cut back when I get a little bit closer. Alrighty, so we're just coming up on the mission with Sadie now. See what we can do for this absolute badass. Definitely one of my favourite characters. Love Sadie.
Don't you worry about me.
There you are.
Here I am.
Come on, let's go.
What do we got planned now, Dutch?
Today is a great day, Arthur. Today is the day they are going to hang Colm O'Driscoll.
Oh, word?
Rather they hang him or I shoot.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and not before time.
That boy's been on the gallows more than most. I wouldn't count anything until his neck's broke.
Well, nor would I. Which is why, despite us being wanted men, we're gonna attend the event ourselves.
And follow him onto the scaffold?
Well, let's hope not. But if I could see that son of a bitch breathe his last, I think I'd die a happy man. We are gonna disguise ourselves.
In this?
Dressing up as cops? Really?
Well, don't we just look the part?
We'll cut through the alley to get to the gallows. We keep our weapons holstered, our disguises on, and our wits about us.
Mrs. Adler, might I say, being a fancy woman of Saint Denis suits you.
I'd dress up like the Queen of Sheba if it meant seeing that son of a bitch sway.
Oh, she looks spot on. She can play any part. It's one of the reasons she's so
Don't
awesome.
mean I'm comfortable in this woolen coat.
You made it out of that predicament, as I remember, Mr. Morgan. My husband weren't so lucky.
You lost your husband. I lost my darling Annabelle. That poor boy Kieran. We've all lost something because of Colm. And that is why we will shepherd him to eternity.
Amen to that.
Now keep those fingers off those triggers, because we'll need cool heads and calm dispositions to see this done.
Practice what you preach, brother.
Whatever do you mean?
Are you gonna keep your cool? Really? You seem to lose it all so often now.
This doubting and questioning of yours, I miss the old Arthur.
Don't we all?
Yeah, you've killed a lot of people, Dutch.
Y'all got a job to do, and we're all in rough agreement about how we're doing it. As far as I can tell.
Exactly.
I think I'm in my right head to right mind to judge him, though. Let's just be real.
Wow. We got a hanging to witness.
His doubts aren't unfounded. Just check Arthur, though.
Look here. Don't the public love
Oh,
an
my
execution?
lord. The uniform's right, but I don't know about the rest of it. I don't think he looks totally convincing as a police officer.
Hey? All right. Good. Now, you see that pair of assholes?
Sure.
They're Colm's boys.
Yes, I think so.
What a surprise. I'm glad we're here. What are they pointing at?
I don't know.
They got a lookout or something?
We gotta follow them and find out.
Yeah,
I reckon they might.
here comes somebody.
Officer? Officer?
Stay here.
Don't do nothing.
Problem here? Some sort of problem? I heard there might be a problem here.
Go brush that horse, officer.
Yes, sir.
The crowd came to see a show.
Pushing your luck a
We
bit,
don't wanna
Dutch.
disappoint them.
I guess they did miss their chance to see John swing by his neck.
Hey, you know I wasn't going to let it come to that.
I guess I don't know.
Look at the two of us. Aren't we
And I guess
just
this
the
isn't
pair?
time to question either my decisions or yours. Here
Hey.
now, Colm O'Driscoll's going to get his due. He's cutting in there.
Strutting our way through Saint Denis. Couple new cops on the beat.
Let's go. Quiet.
We look ridiculous, but I love it.
What's it look like? Bunch of cops. How many? Enough. So what do you think? All's up on the roof. Once he starts shooting, we have to have our wits about us and move fast. Yeah. I guess we faced worse than this before.
I don't know about that, lads. You don't know what you're facing just yet. Either Colm hangs or I put a bullet between his eyes.
We got a guy up on the roof, overlooking the gallows. Find a way up there, onto one of these verandas, through a building maybe, and get him. And do it silently.
Well, obviously, I'm gonna do it silently. I want to see this bastard swing.
Yeah, don't you worry about that, Dutch. We got this, man. One way or another, Colm is going down.
Here's a ladder.
Yeah, alright. Looks like we found our way.
Find a way up to the roof and stop him. I'll go back to Mrs. Adler.
You got it, bro, Jangles. Is there like a... Oh, we got a entry in here, do we? Can we get through? There we go. Oh, nice.
Gallows. Which way was he?
I think we're heading in the right direction. Probably just shooter's location. Guess out here. Oh, yeah. Do a little hardcore parkour. As we get closer, we might not want to run. Did say to do this silently. We won't just pull like a full Usain Bolt.
What's this then? A gun case.
Interesting. Alright. Oh, nah, bro.
Your boss is gonna swing.
You gonna die, O'Driscoll. We got an old-fashioned knife fight.
You ain't much of a fighter, huh?
What are you talking about, bro? As I stab you through the jugular. You ain't much of a fighter, are you? Good enough to stab you a new air hole, you son of a bitch.
Yet justice itself can at times be barbaric. For sometimes a man is so savage, the only way to deal with him justly is by savagery. Colm O'Driscoll is one such man.
Boo.
He has murdered, tortured,
Hang the melon chunk twice.
raped, and abused for a decade across 5 states, seemingly with impunity. Today, justice catches up with him.
Man, I want revenges for him tying me up and torturing me.
Well, you may. I've been a bad man.
Silence!
These charges are...
This is not a court where you shall be tried. This is a place where your sentence is to be carried out. And your sentence,
Oh, wow.
Colm O'Driscoll, is that you are to be hanged
How is
by
that
the
doing
neck
things
until you
silently?
are dead.
And stealthily,
This
Dutch?
is not
Seriously,
a
man.
task we take lightly. It is not
Oh, he
a
looks
task
worried
we
now.
enjoy.
Now his
But
boys
it
aren't there
is
to
a
save
task
him.
we must
You gonna
carry
die,
out
Sonny
if
Jim.
our civilization is to prosper. Gentlemen, are we ready? Colm O'Driscoll, may God, in
See
his
you in
infinite
hell,
wisdom,
you
have mercy
ugly son of a
upon
bitch.
your soul. Whenever you are ready.
Hell yeah, it's poetic justice.
How it feels to watch somebody you love die. You ruined my life!
Oh wow, Sadie, what are you doing? And hung him, that wasn't actually necessary. Oh, we got one there, do we? Not anymore, we don't. Are you, O'Driscoll? Rotten hell.
I ain't gonna get him!
Where's this other guy? Now, I don't know if we're meant to take him out, but there we go. Oh, we got a couple more rolling in. Whereabouts? Oh, hello. Goodbye.
Stay with me.
Yeah, I'm coming!
I'll hold him down.
Oh, we got a couple rolling in hard. Oh, I thought there was a guy there, but I couldn't see him. Oh, he's protected, sort of. They got him? Yeah, they got him.
I can't get a shot!
Oh, hello. Did not see you there. Just got away. About to line him up.
We got him.
It's just
God damn.
Go.
Officer Morgan, signing off. Man, he changes quicker than Kanye, huh? Like out of that Bobby uniform, lickety-split. He was destined for show business with them skills. That was sweet. Got to take out a whole truckload of O'Driscolls. Sweet, sweet revenge. That's what you all get for tying me up, hanging me upside down, torturing me. So every last bit of that. Even that was too good for him.
How you get on, Arthur?
Well,
Spilled lots of O'Driscoll blood, so I'm good.
Okay, but the whole thing ain't gonna save us.
He's dead
Guess
though,
that's
at
one
least.
less thing to worry about.
I guess compared to the entire government, in the end, Colm O'Driscoll didn't seem like such a worry.
A letter came for you.
Oh.
Okay.
I know it's from that Mary.
Oh, well.
She ain't worth it, Arthur.
Who is?
Yeah, I think Tilly might be right about that, but Arthur's got nothing but time for her.
My dear Arthur, you never showed up. And now, after looking at the newspapers, I understand why. I don't imagine you'll receive this letter, but I, nonetheless, must send it. Arthur. Oh, Arthur. I was just starting to dream the silliest and softest of dreams. I miss you, and I will always miss you. But I cannot live like that. And it seems you cannot live any other way. When I'm with you, the world makes sense, but when we are apart, I see clearly that your world is not a world from which one can escape. I'm so sorry for everything. For everything long ago, and for starting up that business again. There's a good man within you, Arthur, but he is wrestling with a giant. And the giant wins time and again. You've broken my heart again, and I fear I have broken yours. And for that, I will never forgive myself, but you must let me go now. I enclose a ring you gave me many years ago, when we were both young. Not because I don't like it, but because I care for it far too much, and it reminds me too much of you. I hope one day you will find some people in love who can use this, for it kept me thinking of you all these years, and I hope by returning it to you, I can finally be free. Goodbye, Mary.
Oh, man. Oh, that's so sad. I know they had a really strained relationship, but they always seemed really close, and I always hoped that they'd get back together. Unfortunately, that doesn't seem like it's going to happen. I mean, on one hand, I kind of think, like, you know, she kind of knew what she must have kind of known what she was getting into. I mean, Arthur's led this life, well, pretty much since he was a kid. And I mean, getting together with a gunslinger, what can you expect? But at the same time, they obviously wanted better days for themselves. And always kind of hoped that eventually all of the crap that life threw at them would eventually come to an end where they would then be able to be happy and be together. But it's just, I don't know, I just find it so incredibly sad that, you know, it's this life that Arthur couldn't leave behind that stopped them from being together. And he's just now, after he's been bloody diagnosed with tuberculosis and he's dying, he's just now starting to realise the futility of the Van der Linde gang and the outlaw life and, you know, the error of his ways, trying to make up for all of his wrongdoings, basically becoming the man that, you know, would have been whole enough to be able to have a stable relationship and provide emotionally for a woman like Mary. It's a shame that he's only finding that in his dying days. But a very heartfelt ending to the mission there. Wasn't quite expecting that. It hit me in the feels a little bit. And but yeah, we've had lots of highs and a few lows in this. We got to see Colm hang. We got to take out a few O'Driscolls. But we also had to say goodbye to Mary Linton once and for all, it seems. So if you did enjoy this epic installation of my Red Dead Redemption 2 Let's Play series, please hit that like button down below. And if you are new around here, definitely consider subscribing as well. And yeah, I will catch you all on the next installment of Red Dead Redemption 2. I'm Red Nitrate. Stay legendary, everyone. Bye now.